You won't need to get involved in this case because Chrisean's mother, Carissa, went off and threatened to stomp her on Instagram Live, threatening to have her reincarcerated. The entire controversy started when Chrisean was seen sitting off to the side during Blueface's birthday celebration, as captured by Blueface's mother on livestream. When Chrisean wasn't there, she responded on Instagram Live because she and Carissa weren't exactly on good terms. In actuality, sources think that Blueface's mother supports Blueface's claim that Chrisean ignored his family on his special day, despite Blueface's claim that he was thirsty and threatened to stomp on her. In case you haven't followed this tea, kindly have a seat so I can clarify. The reason why Chrisean and Blueface's mother, Carissa, don't get along is usually because Blueface's mother interferes in their personal lives, as anyone who has followed their turbulent relationship will attest to. Chrisean got into a heated argument with Blueface a short while ago and stopped. In order to humiliate Blueface's mother and daughter and get it on tape, she groped them and dragged them out in public. Despite the tumultuous history between them, Blueface's mother attempted to mend the relationship with Chrisean. During her time away at the studio, she publicly criticized Blueface and offered assistance when he took their son away. Chrisean did not appreciate the gesture because, as you are all aware, he has no interest in interacting with Carissa. But a few weeks after Blueface abducted their child, things took a turn for the worse, and he was jailed for breaking his parole. They all showed up together for Blueface's court appearance with Carissa Chrisean and Jaden Alexis, his other baby mama. The relationship between Blueface and Chrisean Rock shifted after Blueface's mother threatened to trample him and then threatened to complain to her parole officer. A few days ago, Blueface's family celebrated his birthday while he was in prison by throwing a party in his new restaurant. This was the start of the drama. The time until his release date, fans were given a preview of the celebrations when Blueface's mother live-streamed on Instagram as they were hosting a party inside the restaurant. A long table was occupied by Blueface's mother, Jaden Alexis, her kids, and family friends, but attentive viewers soon noticed that the arrangement was odd. Chrisean and Blueface's father were seated far from the main table, appearing uninterested in anything that was happening. Because Chrisean has issues with Blueface's mother, brothers, and other family members, many fans were surprised to learn that he gets along with his father. Since Chrisean and Blueface's father have been living together, other fans weren't surprised. In fact, witnesses at the restaurant said that their everyday interactions had begun to surface. Following Chrisean's arrival, Blueface's other baby mom, Jaden Alexis, came there in a Mercedes G-Wagon with her children, and Brewing drove there in an Uber with her son. Chrisean felt something about this. Chrisean witnessed the act being performed by Blueface's mother. She was prepared to aim the cameras at Blueface, so when her mother realized she wasn't cool, she went live to talk about it. Blueface's father's voice can be heard in the background, and it's obvious that both Chrisean and his father are cool. With her mother at the center of Blueface's cameras, Christians referred to her as thirsty, declared that she was their target. Interview 444/52. Her mother caught the smoke, but she had no idea that Chrisean was cracking into Blueface's webcast. After threatening to trample her, she successfully approached Chrisean in person. She made it clear that if she reported Chris to her parole office, he would go back to jail, as you are all clear, hon. Listen carefully to her words. Interview 516/653. Following her decision to not be frightened by Blueface's mother's threats, Chrisean went live a few hours later to say that she was not afraid of them. Jaden, Alexis, and Blueface's mother were operatives, so she added that she wouldn't want them near her child. It seems that Chrisean might be in serious danger because Blueface allegedly got his mother to report Chris to her probation officer so that he might get her arrested for trying to cause trouble on his birthday. According to the informant, Blue is angry with Chrisean for abandoning Jaden, Alexis, and his mother on his birthday. Since Blueface was released less than a year later, she chooses to stir up controversy by inquiring as to whether Chrisean would face jail time if Blueface's mother filed a complaint against her. I believe that the whole scenario might have been averted if Chrisean had just decided to sit with the family instead of acting hostilely. She chose to express her emotions freely, or maybe I should say, be jealous, despite the fact that she was celebrating your baby daddy's birthday. Given that she arrived in an Uber and Jaden pulled up in a Mercedes, Chrisean could have had to make up some drama to garner attention. She had gained a lot of attention since Blueface's imprisonment, and she did indeed get what she desired. Following Chan's issues at Blueface's birthday, fans complained on social media that Chrisean constantly makes her the center of attention. The first people to enter the restaurant were Carissa and Jaden, but they didn't hurt Chrisean. Carissa was genuinely being nice to Chrisean, as seen by the hours she spent with Beast in spite of the criticism. This dumb girl hasn't learned her lesson yet. The fact that this toothless girl is so angry and insecure annoys me, even though I know she cannot change. S has never been able to communicate with anyone, but Jad's kids can form words. S is an awful motherly excuse. Compared to Junior, Chrisean exhibits less obedience to her parents. Rather than being worried about Junior being almost 2 years old and only being able to lie down, she was worried about Carissa and Jaden going live constantly just for being there. Would Chrisean's mother really throw him back in jail, or did their threats seem unfounded to you? Once you've seen the video, leave a comment in the space provided above.